What was the reason you left the field like that?
So now I'm talking to Jeff Sofer, the whole team know I'm hurt. Tom Trenner don't want to train, like he don't want to work with me no more. Now he like trying to get me to play hurt. So now we going to the Jets. I tell the head coach, yo, my ankle messed up, dog. If you want to win the Super Bowl, just give me a couple days off till we get to the playoffs. We only got 2 more games for the year. I'm like, I'm hurt. So I'm telling the coaches and the people I'm hurt, but I'm like, yo, they must don't see that we got 2 more games left. And the playoffs gonna start the real season for us to do what we desire to do. They wanna see me act up, I'm finna act up.
Right.
Now I'm like, yo, I'm hurt and I ain't getting the ball. So now I'm on some like, you feel me, paid in full shit. Like, nigga, you ain't throw me the ball yet, nigga? The waiting for I think my mama watching the TV to watch me sit here? I just realized like, yo, they don't wanna put me in successful. His guy don't even wanna train me. Now he ain't throwing me the ball. These guys come back from hurt. So the coach like, yo, baby, you can't get in. I'm like, no, can't. You what you gonna do? He like, man, get the out of here. I'm like, I'm out then.
Right.
Staff told Antonio Brown to go into the game. They believed that he was healthy. Antonio Brown did not believe that he was healthy. He had been battling an ankle injury for the last several weeks, did not practice Thursday, did not practice Friday, and I know personally had some doubts whether or not he would be able to be out there and play. What he told the staff, from what I understand, is that he was not going into the game because in his mind, he did not feel he was healthy. The response then from the offensive coaches and from Bruce Arians was, if you are not going to go into the game, when we tell you to go into the game, then you cannot be here. At that point, they threw him off the sidelines and then cut him from the team.
Picture this, Brown with all his swagger intact reaching out to a fan named Priest. Priest wasn't just any fan, he's someone going through an unimaginable struggle. Brown's message wasn't rehearsed or superficial, it was raw, real, and human. He told Priest, this is just a little adversity, something to get better from, something to learn from, something to show you how strong you are. A message that wasn't just about words, it was about hope. But let's step back for a moment. Why does this matter?
The team was frustrated, but over on the sideline, Jen Hale described that he was angry. Somebody tried to calm him down. I think it was Mike Evans. So he took off his jersey and then his shirt. And then as he throws this in, he was moving around on the field when they weren't snapping the ball, but the teams were on the field lined up for a play.
Because this isn't the Antonio Brown most people think they know. It's easy to label someone based on headlines or viral clips. What's harder is to look deeper, to see the layers that don't always make the news. Now let's talk about the giving spree. Brown didn't stop at words. He went on a journey across the country, transforming communities one gift at a time. It started in New York's iconic Times Square. With the help of the NYPD, he handed out over 200 iPads and AirPods to kids who might never have dreamed of owning such things. Just imagine the joy on their faces. That's the kind of moment that sticks with you. From there, the journey continued to Atlanta. Working with local police, he distributed winter coats, bikes, and even electronics. The numbers are staggering. 75 premium winter coats, 50 bicycles, and a host of TVs and gadgets. These weren't just handouts, they were lifelines for families struggling to make ends meet. And then came LA. This wasn't just about giving, it was about community. Brown went deep into neighborhoods, handing out more bikes and creating moments of joy for people who've had more than their share of challenges. His actions reminded everyone that giving doesn't have to stop when the holidays end. But here's the twist, Brown didn't do this alone. He had a team, partners, and supporters who shared his vision. And that's the real magic of this story. It's not just about one man's generosity, it's about how kindness can ripple outward, inspiring others to step up and make a difference. Let's not forget the power of intention. Brown could have easily spent his money elsewhere. He could have invested it in more jewelry, more cars, or another luxury mansion, but instead, he chose to invest in people. And that choice speaks volumes about the kind of legacy he wants to leave behind. So, what can we take away from this? First, it's a reminder that people are more than their public personas. Yes, Antonio Brown has had his share of controversies, but this story shows a different side of him, one that's compassionate, generous, and deeply human. Second, it's a call to action for all of us. You don't need millions of dollars or a celebrity platform to make a difference. It starts with small, intentional acts of kindness. A kind word, a helping hand, or even just showing up for someone in need can create ripples that extend far beyond what you can see. And third, it's a challenge to look beyond the headlines. Stories like this one remind us that people are complex. They can be flawed and still do incredible things. They can make mistakes and still inspire us. The key is to approach every story, every person with an open mind and a willingness to see the good. Now let's circle back to Priest, the fan who received that heartfelt message. Imagine how that moment must have felt for him, to hear those words of encouragement from someone he admires, to know that he's not alone in his struggle. That's the kind of impact that money can't buy. And for the communities Brown visited, the gifts he gave weren't just material items. They were symbols of hope, reminders that someone out there cares. For the kids who received those iPads and bikes, it's a memory they'll carry for years. And who knows, maybe one of them will grow up inspired to give back in their own way. Antonio Brown's recent philanthropic endeavors have garnered significant attention, highlighting a compassionate side that contrasts with his often controversial public image. Let's delve deeper into his charitable activities and the impact they've had on communities and individuals. On January 1st, 2025, a tragic event unfolded in New Orleans when a 42-year-old individual drove a pickup truck into a crowd celebrating the new year, resulting in multiple fatalities and injuries. In response to this tragedy, Antonio Brown launched a GoFundMe campaign to support the families of the 14 victims who lost their lives. His initiative has been met with widespread praise from NFL fans and the general public, who commend his efforts to assist those affected by the attack. Brown's commitment to philanthropy is not a recent development. In December 2016, he donated $100,000 to the Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh, demonstrating his dedication to supporting children's health and well-being. ESPN. Additionally, Brown has been involved in various community initiatives, including volunteering with the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank and collaborating with public schools in Pittsburgh to provide supplies to students. Beyond financial contributions, Brown has actively participated in events aimed at uplifting communities. His involvement in youth football camps and charitable events reflects his commitment to making a positive impact off the field. Moreover, Brown has used his platform to raise awareness about social issues. For instance, he has been vocal about concerns regarding institutional misconduct, exemplifying his willingness to address challenging topics publicly. So, the next time you hear Antonio Brown's name, think about this story. Think about the power of giving, the importance of looking deeper, and the potential we all have to make a difference. This isn't just a feel-good moment, it's a call to action. What's your next move? Truly, Kodak and Brown's vibe is generosity. As today, we're also diving into a side of Kodak Black that you don't hear about in the headlines. The philanthropist, the giver, the man on a mission to make a difference in his community and beyond. Let's unpack the inspiring story of Kodak Black's generosity. First up, let's talk about his hometown, Pompano Beach, Florida. In July 2021, Kodak Black did something incredible. He bought 100 air conditioners, yes, 100, and handed them out to families in the Golden Acres projects. Imagine the summer heat in Florida, and then imagine how life-changing a simple air conditioner can be for families who need it most. And here's the best part. Kodak didn't just send a delivery truck. He showed up in person, knocking on doors and making sure the families knew someone cared. But he didn't stop there. In September 2021, Kodak stepped in again when 28 families in his hometown were facing eviction. He paid their overdue rent, covering them for the rest of the year. That's not just a kind gesture, it's life-changing. Think about it, those families were probably losing sleep, worrying about where they go next. Kodak stepped in and gave them the gift of stability. That's huge. Kodak's impact isn't just local, it's national. He's also passionate about education. He donated $100,000 to Nova Southeastern University's library, giving students better resources to pursue their dreams. And let's not forget the scholarship he created in memory of Meadow Pollock, one of the victims of the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School tragedy. That scholarship helped students pursue higher education, keeping Meadow's memory alive in a meaningful way. And here's something you might not expect. Kodak has also supported families of fallen law enforcement officers. He's shown that his compassion extends to anyone in need, no matter their background. But wait, there's more. Kodak's I Support Breast Cancer initiative is a game changer. He's helping raise awareness and providing financial and psychological support to people battling breast cancer. Talk about using your platform for good. In fact, Kodak's generosity hasn't gone unnoticed. Broward County honored him with his very own day. June 11th is officially Kodak Black Day. That's a big deal, and it shows just how much his community appreciates his efforts. Look, Kodak Black has had his share of controversies, but this story proves one thing. People are more than their past. He's using his platform and success to lift others up, whether it's through air conditioners, scholarships, or breast cancer awareness. That's the kind of legacy that lasts. So, what do you think about Kodak's story? Does this change how you see him? Generosity is one of the most powerful forces in the world. It's not just about giving money or material things, it's about creating a ripple effect of kindness and connection that can change lives, communities, and even the world. Thanks for watching. Check out our other videos, dive deeper, stay curious, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button to never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, inside out.